Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Lydia, Chic Street Style Mom. I'm gonna scoot up just a bit. I'm so glad that you're back. Let's get started. This little video is a little overdue because I've been doing multiple video vlogs at the same time, and with a family of four, it gets hard. It gets really difficult. But let me get started with one of the biggest and one of my favorites, which is the Grammys. If you're a music lover, music is the way to the heart. So if you don't like music, I don't know what you like. But anyway, welcome back. Remember to subscribe, to like, to share. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna get started with the best looks in my book. So these are some of my favorites, and I'm just gonna show you guys my very top favorite of the night. Yes, girl, Lizzo in Versace. Oh my gosh, I loved everything about this look. I loved the detail that she had on the arms. I love that accessory there. I loved the plunging strapless detail, the slit at the front of the dress. Just gorgeous. Lizzo had a couple of changes. She had the white dress that she walked down the red carpet with, and then remember that she had her performance dresses and her Grammy award, when she got her awards as well. So she killed all the looks in my book, but this one by far, the Versace white, was my all-time favorite. I am totally obsessed. I love it, and it's just bomb, girl. Like, you go, Lizzo. Another favorite in my book was Billie Eilish. Believe it or not, this is something that's been seen in the runways. We're gonna be seeing it for spring and summer 2020. And she was, of course, gonna put the mask on there. So, yeah, I know that she's a fan of green, so I am not hating on her look. If you saw her nails, OMG. I was just like, those are bomb. I could not function. You go, girl. So I really liked what she did, and she has always had the oversized looks for the runways, oversized looks for performances. That's just who Billie is, and let's respect her for it. I love it. I really did. And I like the green. I know that she's had the green in her hair for quite some time, and with this suit, she was actually in Gucci. So, you know she was gonna wear the Gucci, and I'm just loving it. So I really absolutely loved it. Another one of my favorites was Chrissy Teigen. Oh my gosh. Chrissy had the glow, the tan, the skin for the coral that she was wearing. You guys know that I'm a big fan of sleeves, and let me tell you, when I saw her dress, I'm gonna cut John off in this picture a little bit, because when I saw her in this dress, I literally fell in love with it. I love the sleeves, and I just love everything about this. She was in a Yanina Couture, or Yanina Couture. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong or pronouncing it wrong, I'm learning. But everything about this dress just gave me all the feels. I love that she had just the natural waves, her chopped locks. Her makeup was minimal, but it was just gorgeous and glowing. So I absolutely loved it. And I mean, I love John's suit too. There you go, he's standing there next to her. But her dress just screamed at the sleeves, and I was just like, yes, girl, yes. The plunging neckline, I mean, everything about it was like absolutely gorgeous. Now let's talk about Billy Porter. I was looking for someone to wear a hat this year. I was looking for that, big statement hat, and Billy brought it. Like, Billy totally brought it. And as the diva he is here, I absolutely loved the hat. And know, he is in Custom Baja East, and if you saw him on the red carpet, he had the fringe on the front of the hat that moved away from his face. And when I saw that, I died. I was like, oh my God, yes, 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 yes. I love the color. I love the little crop jacket over it. Everything about the makeup look was just divine. Go Billy. I loved it. It was so something I would rock because I love hats. And another one of my favorites, and she looked like the belle of a ball, Ariana. And Ariana, let me see if you could see, I know I'm working from my phone, y'all. I wanted to do the poster cutouts, but time didn't allow. And anyway, so she's in a Giambattista Valli gown, and oh my God, that gown. Now she had a second change into another bigger gown with a cropped little top, but I loved this. This is like a muted gray tone, but the blonde ponytail, her makeup, strapless, the gloves, everything was just so a belle of the ball. I loved it. For the Grammys, I loved it. And usually you're like, well, for the Grammys, wait. But no, I totally loved it. And another of my favorites, let me see if I can find the pictures for y'all because I have to do the little screenshots for y'all. But here's another one, and Bebe Rexha. Now, a suit is a hard thing to pull off, you know, when you're doing the red carpet. But what I loved about this was I loved the mesh on the front, so she wasn't completely bare. But you know, she had the mesh there at the front, and I just absolutely loved it. I loved her makeup. I loved the side part on the hair, her nails, the mesh on the hands going over the sleeve, the wide leg trousers. I mean, if you're gonna do trousers and you're gonna do wide leg trousers, you have to have the height to pull it off. And so she pulled it off. Like, I mean, she looked hot, she looked bomb, and I really loved it. And another one of my absolute favorites, and I really always, Heidi, I love you, Heidi Klum, but I always have a hard time deciding if I like it or if I don't, because her style is different, and sometimes it's like over the top, exaggerating what are you wearing. But Heidi, oh my gosh, for this 2020 Grammys, she was not kidding, y'all. I loved the dress, and there's her dress. And hers, which is it Dennis? If I'm not pronouncing it right, y'all better comment on there and send me the pronunciation because I probably butchered it. But, you know, this sheer metallic plunging neckline. Again, I love a plunging neckline, and it's really hard to pull off. You know, she just, of course, has the physique to do it. She looks absolutely stunning. She just kept her hair minimal with her bangs, her smoky eye. It was just gorgeous. You know, she has her ankle strap heels. It just looked gorgeous. I was so shocked, you guys. I really was shocked when I saw Heidi because I was like, wait, she is looking bomb, and I always have a hard time really deciding if I like a look or not. So I really loved it. The gentleman, Shawn Mendes, I absolutely loved his suit, and he was in Louis Vuitton, and I loved it. You know, he's got his classic black shoes, but he's got a little bit of an unbuttoned white shirt. I absolutely loved Shawn. He looked very polished, very well. Khalid, oh my gosh, Khalid had the same idea with Shawn. But what I loved about Khalid is that he had on kind of like a light pastel button up underneath, and that kind of gave it a little bit of a pop. It wasn't too strong of a color, but it was just enough to show us a little pop of color, and it contrasted with his suit. So I was absolutely, and his C.S. Mahan, if that's how I'm saying it right. Guys, I'm so sorry if not, I don't pronounce some of these Designers, right? Designers, forgive me. But he, you know, his look was just absolutely gorgeous. I loved it. Saweetie? Am I saying hers right too? Oh my gosh, I feel so old when I can't pronounce all these new names. She was wearing moschino, and I absolutely loved her dress. Her dress was gorgeous, and I thought her dress was perfect for the Grammys red carpet. It's fitted. She has an hourglass figure. She has a bomb figure. I loved the front cut there on her chest, but then she had the double strap. I loved the different glistening to the dress. Okay, because you guys know that I'm a fan of top knots. I love that this girl pulled off the top knot with this dress. It was just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Another absolute favorite of mine was Alessandra Ambrosio, and I'm gonna kind of just get a little closer there. Now hers was Balmain, and to me, I feel like you have, if you're gonna do Balmain, most of the time you have to have the height, but I've seen Kim pull it off, and Kim is as tall as I am. So it just, I guess it depends on how it's, you know, put together for you. But I loved Alessandra's Balmain look. Black and white is never a fail. It was the earrings, the slick hair, because I love statement earrings, as you could see. So what was the winner in my book on this look was the statement earring with her hair parted and slick. It kind of made her, you know, whole entire ensemble stand out. So I loved it. She's got the leg for it, obviously. I mean, the girl has got legs. So yes, that was another winner in my book. And then I don't know what he was wearing, but Conor McGregor looked hot, and he just looked absolutely hot in this jacket. This jacket is like super, super cool. I loved the tapered white, off-white pant. He just looked really handsome, and I loved it. So those are my top favorite. I gotta say that my absolute tops, best looks that I loved were definitely Lizzo and Chrissy Teigen. Those were like the winners in my book. And now let's move on to the worst in my book. I mean, someone is always gonna wear something that you're kind of like, wait, what are you wearing? Why did you decide to walk out like that? And what's going on? So let's get started with the first one. And the first one in my books, and I really like her, but I don't know, her red carpet look was just not approved by me at all. But Rosalia, OMG. Again, this was just not the Grammys red carpet look. It just did not. I love the fringe on the skirt. I love, you know, the hair down. I love her shoes. It was just not the appropriate outfit for the Grammys. I did not like it for the Grammys. This is more like I'm going to a nice dinner kind of look. I'm going on a date kind of look. I'm going to a movie premiere party look. But the Grammys, no. I was so disappointed in her look. I was just like, girl, what did you do? And then, of course, I love, and this is gonna hurt me to say, because I love him, and I love you, Christian Siriano. I do. I have all of your stuff that I bought for Payless closed when you brought the line to Payless. I'm obsessed with Christian Siriano, but Shania Twain, no. So what I loved about this gown, so Shania was in Christian Siriano, and there was just so much going on for me with this look that I just couldn't find what to concentrate to love, because it just had so much going on. This dress, if you could take off the excess tulle on the shoulders and the sleeves and just have it a strapless and leave the tulle at the bottom, I would have loved it. Like, it would have been in my book. But Christian, I'm so sorry. She just, in the hair, I get you, girl. We're trying to look younger, because I am too. I'm about to be 40 this year, y'all. Yes, I'm about to be 40. And sometimes some hairstyles kind of give us that you're trying too hard to be younger look. And I feel like her look did that. The dress for me just didn't work at the top, and the sleeves didn't work. And I just, I'm so sad by it. Another disappointment, Camila Cabello. Camila. It was just a vampy. It was Elvira vibes. Yeah, I wasn't feeling it, girl. The bangs in the hair. I love Camila, and she's such a young, beautiful girl. I really would love to see her in like younger type hair, like, you know. Yes, girl, I'm sorry. I just wasn't feeling this at all. It was just, And another disappointment that I was so sad, because I love her very much. Lana Del Rey. What happened? Never go to the mall if you're not sure about something. So she had a last minute change, and this was the dress from the mall. Yeah, no. It looks like my mom at my wedding kind of dress. I mean, no. I mean, I know you loved it, and you probably loved it for the comfort, and I just didn't get it. It was just not, for me, it was just not for the Grammys. It was not for the Grammys. It just aged you drastically. The hair just didn't do it for me. The eyeliner didn't do it for me. Yeah, I mean, you guys don't hate me. I'm just giving y'all my opinion of what I didn't like. Yeah, no. Another disappointment for me, FKA Twigs. And I know she's got her own style, but okay, if we could have done away with the excess material on top, again, left it like a strapless, get rid of that front tie ribbon, it would have been probably okay. But just, no, it didn't work for me. I wish I would have seen something a little better. I mean, yeah, the shoes, it's just, yeah, it didn't work for me. It didn't work for me, FKA. So, yeah, those were some of the looks I really weren't my favorite. Another one that wasn't my favorite, and I didn't get a picture of it, was her. I don't know, I just didn't think it was for the Grammys. You know, I know the print was beautiful. I mean, the dress was beautiful, but not for the Grammys. I just didn't think so. Maggie Rogers was in Chanel. I didn't like that one either. Ella May, I didn't really, girl, I wasn't feeling it for Pure Money. And yeah. And I think my biggest disappointment on the worst ones was Christian's. I really loved like the bottom of the dress, but like everything here in the sleeve, it just, no, it wasn't working for me. So yeah, there you go. That's a wrap of the 2020 Grammys looks. What I loved, what I didn't love, what I thought could have been better. You know, just, I had a lot of moments, but then there were a lot of, oh my God, moments, like, you know, Lizzo and Chrissy Teigen were by far my favorites, by far. So there you go. There's your 2020 Grammys red carpet looks that I pulled off. Those images I was showing you were Getty images, giving them credit where credit is due. So yeah, we'll see you next time until the next award season.